Hello, good night, everyone. Welcome to our webinar on video marketing. We're going to be sharing tonight success stories on what Renee Rushton, Amelia Johnson, and Adam Basur and myself, Bernadette Chinley, are doing in our home-based business. We are using video marketing as a tool for generating leads for our business, for creating rapport with our audience. And today we're going to be focusing on video marketing and why video marketing is a definite, how you would say, a definite needed activity that you should be doing if you want to grow your business, if you want to reach out to people through sharing who you are, share your passion, etc. As I said, my name is Bernadette Chinley. I homeschool 2 of my 7 children. And I got into marketing a couple of years ago, and it's been going great. I love it, and I met these wonderful people through a marketing platform that we all belong to called My Lead System Pro. It's an excellent marketing platform for home-based business owners, small business owners, entrepreneurs who wish to learn how to market themselves using social media, in particular video marketing. Renee, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Sure. I'm Renee Rushton. I'm up in Montreal, Canada. I decided to become an entrepreneur about 3 years ago, just because I wanted to find a weight loss shake, and after about a year, didn't know what I was doing. I decided I wanted to figure out what I was doing without spamming my link all over Facebook. So I started following leaders, top leaders in the industry, for about 6 months to a year, and then I found MLSP, My Lead System Pro, and my business changed. It's a powerful training, educational platform that is teaching us to become leaders. And I mean, a year ago I said I'd never make a video. I was like, I'm not making a video. There's no way. No, and a video without makeup, never. Now I put a video on my page the other day, and within 20 minutes I had 300 hits, and it's got over 900 people that have looked at it. Video is so powerful. For a small business owner, people get to know your face, they get to know your voice. Everybody loves a reality show, right? You become the reality show. You start to get to know all your prospects. They get to know you. They want to see what strategy you're going to give them in your next video. You provide value. It's so powerful, and you've got to be doing video if you're marketing and you're serious about being an entrepreneur. Simple as that for me.
Excellent. Renee, could you tell us if you have any family, or are you on your own?
No, I have a husband. I have a 23-year-old daughter who lives out of Province in university. I have a 16-year-old son who I've told to not come down tonight to watch TV because I'm on a webinar. And yeah, I have a family. I work full-time as a corporate paralegal in a law firm. I have take care of a corporate department, and I do this, all day long. When I grab 5 minutes here and there. You can make a 2-minute video. You're standing outside. You're at the shopping center. Now I got an iPhone. Got rid of my BlackBerry. Got an iPhone, so it's so easy to do. I'm not a technical person. When I started with My Lead System Pro, I didn't even know what a capture page was. People were talking about squeeze pages and capture pages. I was like, what? I didn't even know what a lead was. I was just told to go out and talk to more people. Now we've learned how, through this platform, we've learned how to have people come to us, attract people to us, instead of having to chase people in supermarkets and leave your cards on cars. And you can do it online if you have to. You don't have to be doing parties 4 nights a week, which I didn't want to be doing. I'm working, full time. I didn't want to be running around 4 or 5 nights a week. So I just love My Lead System Pro. You get to work with top leaders in the industry. It's a community. You ask questions. There's always somebody that's going to answer your question, help you out. And my kids think I'm nuts, but hey, you got to be nuts to be in this industry.
Great. Thank you. Amelia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been a pet professional all of my life and find myself psychologically unemployable. So as I've had to transition into different pet careers, the natural transition was to an online business. And I found a business where my pet could be in business with me. And I was always used to videoing pets, but to turn that camera around and place it on me was definitely a transition, you know, especially as we're not ageless like our pets are ageless.
No wrinkles on the pets.
And we don't always like, you know, what we put out there, but we learned that our message is more important than our ego. So the saving grace for me was finding my Lead System Pro because it taught me how to focus. The community is always behind your efforts, and if you ever have a question, you can get it answered. So that's where I'm at with my pets and your pet's view. All of my life is from your pet's view.
Excellent, excellent. Adam, take it away.
Hi everybody, Adam Basua here. I live in Southern California, right above LA, about an hour north of LA next to Malibu. I have 8 children, so I have a lot of mouths to feed.
Wow.
And my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and so living in Southern California with that many children, it's pretty hard to, well, you know, to support. And now I got 3 teenagers, so can you imagine? So that was kind of my onus to start looking online. I've always been an entrepreneur since I was a little boy, so I've always wanted to do that. And you know, I was bit by the corporate bug. You know, lost my job at IBM many years ago because they were outsourcing to people in Brazil and India and Argentina at a fifth of the price that they were paying me. So I don't blame them, right? That's part of commerce, I guess. But I learned that I needed to do something, and so yeah, I've been online since about 2008. I've had a lot of success. I've had a lot of down years, you know, and one of the things that I have learned to absolutely love is video. I have a lot of video courses that I purchase. I have a lot of video tools. I do a lot of editing myself. I don't like to be in front of the camera, to be honest. It's hard for me. I'm a little awkward sometimes, but like you've all said, it's something that well, we have to brand ourselves. And that's what I learned. When I first started, I wasn't doing that. I was branding the product. I was creating sales pages. I was doing stuff to brand the product, and I learned the hard way that you can't do that. You know, especially if you know that your company would go under or it would switch things, and so I learned really quickly that if I didn't brand myself, if things were to change, then I'd kind of be left on the wayside. So doing video is an easy way to brand yourself. People get to know who you are, and like you said, everybody likes a reality show. So yeah, it's something that's fun, easy. It's actually quite easier than I really thought, and I love to edit. So I'm in there in the nooks and crannies editing. But if you're not a big editor, you still can have a lot of fun doing video. So for me, I'm all about video. I love it, and I hope to learn even more. And so I'm grateful to be a part of this.
Great. You brought up 2 very good points there, Adam. When you brand a product or you do videotaping about products or even your company, the one thing that a lot of people don't understand, in as much as your company loves you, if you go out there and you talk about your company and you talk about your product, they're going to shut you down because you have no rights to do that. They allow you, they tell you to go do it in the physical world, but if you do it online, they're going to shut you down because you don't have the permission to talk about the company, because they do have to protect themselves for the sake of the how much ever 1,000 people who are part of the company, in case you make a big mistake and, you know, cause big trouble. So that's a very good point. The other point you brought up is about when you edit, it's great that you can have this skill and you love doing it. So I mean, hats off to you. Definitely keep editing. Put that intro video at the beginning and that outro video at the end. But for people people like me, and I don't know if Renee and Amelia are part of that group, is that the more I could stay away from technology, I am so happy. If I just get my video up, I am just so happy because someone mentioned to me today, why don't you edit your video and take out all those, what did she call it, when you stumble on your words, or, you could edit the middle, Right now, I've learned to edit the beginning, or I can edit the end, but ask me to do the middle. So either I scrap it or I start all over again. And because I only have a limited time, just like everybody else, because yes, I'm at home, but I homeschool two of my children. So therefore, when I do my video, it's got to go up. I can't do it 10, 20 times, because otherwise I won't have anything up for that day. And, I could encourage you guys for us to go on a 90-day blitz, that we do our 1 minute or 2 minute videos every day, and we could share it. That'd be great. So we're going to get into what it is that, today we're going to focus on why we do video marketing. And each one of you guys did touch base on it. In particular, I wrote a couple notes here. The actual details of ranking and sharing the video, keywords, that kind of stuff, all of that is important for your video marketing, to get your video up properly. You got to put words in your description box. You got to tell people, subscribe to your page. There are a lot of little things that people don't do when they get on video marketing, because what they do is they see somebody else doing a video, they say, oh, I can do that. So they put their camera on, tape a video, throw it up on YouTube. And they don't realize that there are at least 20, 50, 60 different little things that you need to do in order for people, one, to be interested in listening anymore, two, that when people do a search, that they can actually find your video, just like everything online. You got to do those little things on page, off page, SEO business. And the way the product that all of us have learned from Tube Traffic Mojo, which is found within My Lead System Pro, is that it gives you all the details that you have to do. So we're not going to focus on the details of the ranking, the on-page, the off-page, SEO, etc., what you're supposed to put in a tag box, etc., etc. We are here to help you to understand what video marketing is all about and how you can use video marketing to get your leads. In particular, one of the major points of and why you should use video marketing for me is because it actually shows who you are. And each one of you touched base on it a little bit, because when you show your passion, when you're not afraid to show who you are, and you kind of get accustomed to looking at that face that's looking back at you when you're videotaping. You got to get beyond that, and we encourage that everybody who's viewing this video, that it grows on you. It's all right, and in a sense, that's why the four of us, and we have other people who said they would come. Probably they had some issues that they couldn't come on. All right. So passion grows you into belief, and it grows you into building rapport with your audience. So Renee, would you like to add anything as to why people should use video marketing?
I just think it's just so powerful to use. People want to get to know you. If they're going to work with you, they want to get to know you. They want to hear your voice. And with the internet nowadays, people are behind a computer all the time. You don't go across the street to see your neighbor. But when if people are people are watching videos all the time. They want to get to know you. They want to hear your voice. They want to feel a connection with you. They have, like if you're going to work with somebody, you want a connection. And if you've got somebody in another country, in the U.S., for me, the U.S. or United Kingdom or whatever, I mean, I can get on a Google Hangout with them, and they get to know me. So, you know, then somebody on video, and you can follow up with them on the video, and they're like, hey, I saw you. You know, like, you know, I know what you sound like. It's just so powerful. And I've resisted it for so long. And now I'm like, no, you've got to do videos. It's just, people want to get to know you. It's the bottom line. You're branding yourself, like Adam said. How better way?
Excellent. And can I ask you, Renee, what drove you, because you're so afraid of video marketing, what drove you, in a few words, to force yourself in front of the camera? Because we want to get the audience to really connect with that so that they can realize that we all had that fear at the beginning.
I think it's you don't think you know what you don't know what to do, right? You see all these top people on the internet making all these fabulous videos with all this fabulous background and everything, and you're like, I can't do that. You know, and then you take a course and they show you how to set up your channel, how to set up, you know, how to start talking in videos, how to, you know, to do all the little things that people never hear about, and then make 10 videos a day, and you're like, I can do this. You know, why can't I do this? I'm not perfect when I make a video. Like, it used to take me 10 hours to edit a video. It was crazy. But now it's like, hey, with the iPhone, I got one up in like 5 minutes. I was like, whoa. But it's just, you're just, I don't know. It's just, I don't even remember what I was saying there. I'm having a menopause moment.
That was great. That was great.
No, you just got to make videos for people to get to know you. It's as simple as that. You know, you put them on your personal page, you put them on your fan page. I think the fear is people are worried what people are going to think about them, and then once you get over that, like the leaders all say, get over your own ego. I think somebody said that here. Get over your own ego and stop worrying about what people are thinking of you, and worrying about the message that you have to maybe help one person. You know, somebody might be feeling the same way as you, and they're like, well, she kind of messed that video up and she still put it up. I can mess up too, then I can do it. You know? So if you don't, if you get over your thinking I have to be perfect, your hair has to be perfect, you got to wear makeup, you just get over that, and you get the message out there, because people are waiting for your message. People are looking for answers. And they always go, if you're looking for something, you go to YouTube, right? How do I do this? How do I do that? So make your videos and start getting people to follow you, and, you know, it's just, they're just so powerful. And how, I'll just give you a short story how I made my first video. I went to Live the Dream at MLSP, and we broke for lunch hour on the Monday session, and Brian said, you can't come back unless you make a video. I was like, what? I have to make a video? And I went out and I was like, okay, I'm making it's still in my phone. I've never shown anybody. And I came back in and he goes, did you make a video? And I went, he goes, did you make a video? I went, I made a video. He goes, did you die? I went, no. He goes, there you go, you made a video. And it actually is that easy. You make, you know, practice at home. Practice making videos by yourself, and then you make 10 videos, 20 videos, and you're like, whatever. You know, I can make a video. You read a book. There's something you want to say. You make a video, 2-minute video, something that helps somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
You know, if you don't know how to write, I'm not a writer, right? I struggle with words, you know. So if you can make a video in 1 minute, whatever, you're good to go. I just think
Excellent.
It's powerful. I do.
Amelia, give
Yes.
us a little bit of thanks.
Yes, one of the great things we learned from Tube Traffic Mojo is that when you're making videos, you just simply be yourself. You don't have to have those professional videos out there, you know, with big backgrounds and all of that. Just be yourself, and don't complicate the process. Just like you, don't complicate the process. I have outros on my videos, but I haven't done the intros yet. You know, I'm toying with it, but that's, as long as I'm providing value and I'm getting engagement from my audience, I'm very, very happy. And the key, too, when you're making videos is to include that call to action. You know, ask them to respond to you. Ask them to do the next step and be consistent posting the videos. So I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I am including my pet in the video. It kind of takes the edge off of what I do, and people are attracted to pets, and they don't realize what a massive part of our lives pets are. And the other thing I just wanted to bring out is all of you have families. I have a 95-year-old father that I'm taking care of right now. And I wouldn't be able to do this if I hadn't gone online and learned how to market successfully. So I'm quite pleased.
Excellent. So the very important part is that you have to have, forget, as you say, let's forget the ego, let's forget all the worries, let's forget all the, you know, the what ifs that we don't like about videoing and video marketing, and just do it. And it's actually, if you think about it, it's a way of preparing us to get on stage, because we're all going to be on stage one day, you know, if not this year, you know, soon. Go ahead, Adam. Your turn.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Well, I can think of 3 reasons why video for me is huge. Well, number 1, YouTube is the 3rd largest search engine or, you know, traffic site in the world. So YouTube is video. Google owns YouTube. Those are 2 companies that you kind of want to be in bed with, right? If you're an internet marketer. So that's one huge reason. Lot of traffic. Number 2 is everybody has one of these now. Pretty much everybody has one of these little smartphones. And if you haven't noticed, about 50% of YouTube's videos are watched on these. So it's kind of, if you've ever created a sales page before and you've then looked at it on your phone, I mean, I've struggled with creating it and making it look as good as I want it to, just with content, images, and type. It's kind of hard, but with a video, because YouTube's already seamlessly integrated with iPhones and Android phones and Samsungs, it's really easy to do that. So you're gonna be able to get quick access to 50% of your people just because of the fact that you have a video, even on YouTube or any other video platform for that matter. And then the third reason is when somebody goes to your sales page and it's a video, their inclination is to not really think of it as an advertisement. It's more like content, especially if you make it fun, especially if you're animated or if you're, I don't know, being yourself and you have your dog with you or your cat or your bird on your shoulder, you know, whatever. People will look at it as an advertisement. It's content to them. They want to be entertained. So to me, those are 3 big reasons why I love video and I will probably always use video.
Excellent, excellent. Well, maybe next week we could talk a little bit about editing, because even as much as we don't like it, you can share with us what you did, how you did your intro. Amelia could share her outro and her success in getting closer to finish her intro, you know. And maybe it'll push Renee and I to get something done, right? Look a little bit professional, you know? We do the right things. Yeah, agreed?
Agreed.
Good, 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 good. Maurice, are you here?
Finally.
Finally.
Hey, Maurice.
What's going on? How are y'all?
Good.
I've been listening from YouTube, so I caught
Nice.
past probably about 10 minutes of it.
Oh, okay, great. So then fill us in on your story.
About videos, I heard Renee talk about when she was at Live the Dream. We were at the same event, and we were told about the power of video marketing, and it allows the people that you're trying to reach to get to know you on a personal basis. And I was not doing a video, and I think the night we had the VIP party, there were several people that were doing videos. Diane had her check that check that she won $10,000, and people were going up doing video, and Renee were like, "Well, Maurice, you got to go ahead and do your video." I was like, "Nah, that's not going to happen." But I ended up doing one. I interviewed Diane, and I asked her about attraction marketing. So I have that video, and I have the one where we did I don't know if Renee, if you was in that group when we did a group video standing there talking to Diane. So Bernadette, you was in that, weren't you?
I think I was in that one that you're talking about, yes.
Yeah, I still have that one as well. So those were my first videos that I've done. But once I got back, I just like, well, I'm not going to mess with them. But I finally, what really helped me was I started doing videos about something that I was passionate about, and it's kids. So I started substituting this year. And when I would go into different classes, some of the stuff that the kids were saying, and I would share that on video, and then I would just tie it into how we can use it in life. And I do a video now every day. And I get probably between 75 to maybe 100 views on the videos. And that's on a regular basis. And I'm out, and people will come up and they're like, "Oh, I watch your videos," and "Oh, I know you." And the kids, I don't know how the kids watch the videos, my students. "Oh, Coach Walker, I watched the video," and it's that connection with you. And some of the testimonies that I've gotten from people from all over the world about just little simple video. And I heard somebody on here say about being yourself. I don't prepare what I'm going to say. I just get my phone and I do the video. I don't edit. If I mess it up, I still post it.
Very good. Excellent. Well, I do some words. I script out some words, because if I don't do that, I end up in Timbuktu talking about everything else but what I'm supposed to be talking about. So, and then of course, because we want to keep our video to under 3 minutes, you want to get in as much as possible. So I got to do the typing, and then I stick it up on the side of my computer here, out of the view camera, so that I look at it, I glance at it. So yeah, I'm getting ready for that stage. I'm going to be on stage. That's my drive. I'm going to be on stage.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was an excellent evening, guys. Agree?
Agree. Excellent.
Right, excellent. So we're going to meet back here again next week, 8 o'clock, same time, every Wednesday. The following week, though, I'm going to be in Toronto and probably going to be in internet trouble. So one of you guys...
Toronto has internet.
Yeah, Toronto has internet, but I don't have access to it.
Okay.
Unless I find a Starbucks, of course. Anyway. All right, so I am glad that we were able to do tonight. I am glad that we got an audience, and we're going to do this, and we're going to be out there, and we're going to get as many people as possible getting all hot and ready to do their video, and get people to, how you would call it, share more of them rather than their product and their company, because you and I are the ones who stand the longest, not your company and not your product. All right?
All
All right.
That's a wrap for tonight.
Night, everybody.